All right, give me a second. Um, okay, that's the trade for you guys, just so you can see it real quick. But I'm not recording my top step because it's just. Should I record my top step? Nah, I don't like trading on top step. Sorry. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna switch my screen over right now. Properties. Uh, LG1. Okay, here we go. All right. So first off, good morning, everybody. So, um, just to give you guys a full recap of why I even took this trade. So the trade is gonna be here. Long, no, short. 67.39.50. 67.39.50. Okay. 67.39.50 up here with a stop loss. I mean, with the take profit down here. Okay, now why am I taking this trade? I am, by the way, I'm risking 362. I'm risking 362 on this trade. I believe that we will inverse this. It's 9 o'clock. I expect dumb money to be brought down. This is a 15-minute time frame. On a 5 minute, came up here, swept this liquidity, and came down here. We do have an SMT here, but that SMT got completed the moment that we touched back into this. So I do believe that we will go back to all-time highs today, but I think that price will offer lower prices before we continue down, and we're gonna get an SMT at some low. So I'm gonna watch price vigilantly. I don't know just how far we will go down. The reason, okay, I'm getting too ahead of myself. Let me do the top-down analysis. Okay, so on the higher time frame. Just so you guys understand my mind, okay? We accumulated all this liquidity. On Friday, we had all this low resistance liquidity that the Friday flash crash purged. But this does not negate the fact that this is accumulation. Oftentimes, we have a fake out, which shows the real idea of the move. Then I believe that this is going to be manipulation where we generate a bunch of other liquidity, very similar to this situation. I do believe we're going to manipulate back up here to all time highs. Today, I am bullish, but I believe that price is going to be setting up for a lower position before we go higher. London reversed. So that's why I'm bullish for today. I am trying to catch a little cheeky trade. If we get stopped out, I mean, it is what it is. We are risking 362, which is in line with our risk management. Always, always, always think about risk first. Always think about risk first. I really do rarely think about how much money I'm making. I never really care about profits. I only care about how much money I'm losing and how much money I'm putting on the table. Um, because the thing is, and a lot of you guys may not understand this yet, but every single day, every single week, there's always an opportunity. Like, for example, yesterday I didn't trade, but I called out exactly what was going to happen in my Discord to a T. But I didn't like the range. I didn't like the volatility, and also there was CPI news, but also I did forget that the government was shut down, so the news really didn't do anything. But you always need to think about risk first. So I'm risking 362. This is a little cheeky play, but I do believe that we will come down to sweep some of this liquidity. I don't know how far we might go. We have to see rejection of certain things and see price do certain things. But I'm kind of rambling nonsense right now. I feel like, but yeah, taking this trade, we accumulated up here. Have all this low resistance liquidity. I'm not even paying attention to this SMT anymore. We CRT this and then created a bearish order block. So usually whenever I see a CRT and then a bearish order block, I am pretty under the impression that we're gonna continue down. Something a lot of you guys need to work on is stacking. This is also not a reaction that I like. Some of you guys need to work on stacking confluences. Like when confluences start stacking on top of each other, that's when you really need to start paying attention and putting the pieces together because when you have a bias and a idea in line while also understanding market structure, you can honestly put some pieces together. Um, just based off of what I see as far as price, the closures, adding market structure and higher time frame liquidity, you can really tell where price is going. It's really easy. I'm not gonna lie. Like for example, we're in bullish market structure. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't like this. I'm also placing this trade at 9 o'clock, so the volatility is just not even there. Always remember, dumb money will always be tricked. Dumb money will always be put into the wrong direction. I do take advantage of that a lot. I take advantage of that fact a lot. I do like trading at 9:30 for the sole reason of or not 9:30, 9:40, 9:50 is usually when smart money starts getting to the positions early. The earliest smart money will ever get into a position is 9:40. 9:40, 9:30 is a big time that they like to like, or the earliest time that they'll ever get into a position after tricking everybody. So I do think that at 9:30 they'll start bringing price down here, and the rest of the day, 10 o'clock to 10, I mean to 11, will expand higher. Again, I don't know how far they'll bring price down. We do have a lot of low resistance liquidity. I'm going to restate that I am bullish. I'm just being a little cheeky and going to take advantage of this move. Again, if we get stopped out, it would not surprise me because again, we are bullish on a higher time frame, and I do think that today we will go back to all-time highs. So I'm just trying to take advantage of this little play. Then I want to see around 10, 10:30, or whenever price offers it, but I want to see an SMT. One thing I will say is that we didn't get an SMT up here. I usually do like taking my trades based off of SMT and turtle soup because turtle soup is the equivalent of of the algorithm input that we are done taking one side and will continue going to the other. That's also another thing too that I wish a lot of people understood, that when you understand the fundamentals of the market, when you understand candle anatomy, um, you understand the gravity of what certain things mean. So, an example of this, when price, we'll do turtle soup or SMT. When, yeah, this is a reaction I do not like at all. We're respecting this FEG way too beautifully. Sorry, I can't even concentrate right now. We'll let it play out. When price takes one side and there's a cracking correlation and you see turtle soup and SMT, right? A lot of people, when they're trading that, they have a hard time believing it and performing with that, believing that it's going to hold. The reason why you don't believe it is because you don't understand. There's two reasons actually. You haven't back tested enough. That's number one, and that's usually the most popular reason. The least popular reason is you don't understand the gravity of that. The analogy that I always use to the people that I teach is this: when you guys open up an application, right? Because everything that you use on a daily basis, as far as the internet, you know, any application or whatever, anything on your phone, it's operating through an algorithm. Same thing with TikTok. When you execute an action, the algorithm is digesting that and taking action from that action. So let's say you input into the algorithm, or you let's actually no, let's make it a little bit more simple. You open up Instagram. When Apple is inputting the code on your phone and Instagram as well, user user hit application. Action and to execute is open application. User, let's say the user likes a photo. Action, send notification to user who post. Like these things are definitive. So some like to develop confidence in the things that you are doing, the way that you trade, once you understand these fundamentals, then you are essentially trading with complete conviction. You're not thinking about it. You're not second guessing yourself. Whenever I see a turtle soup or SMT or I see a CRT, dude, there is no doubt in my mind. And then on top of that, when I pair, the amount of hours that I've studied and back tested, it just adds on to my confidence. But that is a very, very big underlying reason why a lot of you guys can't perform, and it's because you don't have confidence in the things that you see. Because information is only as good as the way that you implement it. It doesn't matter what you know, it's about how you use it and how you implement it. And that's across the board for anything in life. You can know all these things about houses or, again, for example, the market or women or anything. It's across the board. You can know things, but if you don't know how to implement it, it's essentially useless. So to help you perform, understand that. Understand that you are not trading candlesticks. You are trading executions. You are trading code. You are trading well, yeah, that's pretty much it. You're just trading code. You're trading actions. So that's why you need to wait for certain things. And a lot of you guys don't understand that I have the experience. I'm not gonna lie, like this is acting atrociously. We might just get stopped out. We might just get stopped out. If this creates a bearish order block, I'd be happy. We do need to inverse this 15-minute fair value gap, but if not, this is going up. Let me see. Yeah, this SMT might just hold up. I'm not gonna close the trade. It's take profit or stop loss, but it's looking desolate for us. It's 9:15, so there's no volatility. I'm not gonna make any sudden movements, so we're gonna wait. But yeah, that's my little speech in regards to that. This 15-minute time frame is not holding up well. Also, another thing too, why I did take the trade is because this is a three drives pattern. I do believe that price will come back down here. That's why these are the pieces that I'm putting together in my head. Price has a three drives pattern, 1, 2, 3, right? When we took this, we CRT'd it. We inversed this little volume imbalance, and then we created a bearish order block, right? So this is giving me confidence in my mind that we're going to continue down. Now, I'm also pairing that with the fact that 9:30, dumb money is brought in the wrong direction. What also lies in the other direction? A lot of low resistance liquidity. It is very rare that the market makers do not give themselves an opportunity to get the best position possible. And it's very rare that they let everybody in with the same idea. So if we get stopped out, we will wait for another opportunity. And if we don't get the opportunity, completely fine. We're done for the. I mean, we could place a micro trade because my stop loss for the day is 500, where we are risking 362, which is fine. We would have like around $150 of playroom, which is cool on micros. But yeah, those are all my points of confidence. That's the story that I see. London did reverse, so that insinuates that New York will continue. Um, I really don't believe in this little SMT. This SMT for me got completed, failed to displace CRT in line with the three drives. 9:30, we come down here, sweep some liquidity. I don't believe that London lows will get hit. So you know what? Let me see. I'll actually place my stop right there. Today, yeah, this is gonna be the trade. Yeah. So pretty much like a little 2R, a little cheeky 2R. In the case we get it. We're gonna see. We might be wrong, we might get stopped out. Reason I really don't like this is because this might be CRT as well. And also for those who do not understand CRT, this is CRT. CRT is a three candle formation. This being candle one, candle two, and this being candle three. It's when, for example, the body. So this is CRT is when we hit a key level, and this is a key level on the lower time frame. The body of the next can. How do I explain this? If Romeo saw this, he'd be like, "This is why. This is why you can only learn CRT from me." Okay, yeah, we're looking good. I like this reaction. I think we're gonna create a bearish order block right here. But again, to emphasize, so this is gonna be CRT. It's a, actually, let me start with this. CRT is the idea that every single, or not even the idea, the concept that every single candle is its own range, right? So this candle would be the candle that we are trading. So how do you trade? And also, CRT is fractal, so you could trade. This is on a daily time frame, weekly time frame, monthly time frame. Those are honestly the best time frames to trade because the range that they offer. So this would be our candle one. Now, how do you trade? Oh, also another point, and I know my mind sounds a little scattered. My explanation is a little scattered. Um, CRT is pretty much, not even pretty much, CRT is accumulation, manipulation, distribution because price accumulates all in this range on a lower time frame. Candle number two is what manipulates. Now, where how you enter, actually, well, let me go over how you identify it. So, let's say you have a presumed candle one, because again, it's a three pattern candle formation. Let's say you have a presumed candle one. Candle two is confirmed in this sense in a bearish setting when the body closes within the range and not above the wick of candle one. So candle one, candle two, wick above here, close the body below the range, and you would trade candle three. So on a 15-minute time frame, because there are intervals, because this is a very systematic approach to trading. CRT is very systematic. So on a 15-minute time frame, you break down to the 1 minute, right? So we manipulate up here, we came down, we changed had to change the state of delivery. Price has been respecting it. We see this fair value gap right here. Price does not disrespect it, and we always use fair value gaps as points of confirmation. We respect it, continue down. We retrace, come up, fail to displace again. We don't take this high, and we're just continuing lower. Right? So, um, yes, this is the entire range that we're trading. Candle one, and I do expect the price to come down. Remember how, not even remember, I know you guys are watching this and like, oh my God, he predicted this. No, I'm not, I didn't predict it. It's just, again, putting points of confluence together. This, in my mind, with where I'm at, is so easy, it's not even funny. It's actually so easy. I might even up my size on this. I'm not gonna lie. I might up my size. The reason why this is so easy for me is because I've back tested this so many times. Price does the same thing every single day. All once you understand certain fundamentals that all the market is a machine to generate liquidity and take it. That is it. All the market is doing is generating liquidity and taking it. So then boom, once you understand that, let's go on a higher time frame. Once you understand that the market is just a machine to engineer liquidity and take it, then we see this. Engineering liquidity, take it. Next step, what do? Identify market structure. Market structure is very important because once you understand market structure and submit to its concepts, you understand, okay, price will only be doing a couple things. Price will only ever be um, taking lows or highs because before price goes higher, it's going to go lower. And before price goes lower, it's going to go higher. That is the power of understanding market structure. So when price is in its phase of, for example, taking highs, right? We see a change in state of delivery. We see our market structure shift. So that going back to the analogy of code and understanding the market as code. When it comes to market structure, you see a market structure shift. That is the equivalent in the market maker. Boom, on the computer, inputting code. I don't want to take any, like, let's say it's bullish. I don't want to take any more lows. We see the SMT, the turtle soup, change in state of delivery. Boom. You are not to go past this level. We are done taking lows. I only want highs. So now, when you understand market structure, and also again, the market is just a machine to engineer liquidity and take it, this is what happens. Once we're in the stages of where only going high, you understand that the change in state of delivery occurred. Now, the market from that point on is going to generate liquidity, go lower, then continue higher. Go lower, continue higher. Go lower, continue higher. Taking all of the previous liquidities. So, what happened here? Let's say on a 15-minute, because this is what happened on Tuesday. Boom. We had all this low resistance liquidity, right? We see this price had created all this low resistance liquidity. We had on a lower time frame, a turtle soup and a SMT. Boom, change in state of delivery. Price does not come lower. We only start taking highs. Came up here. What does price do? Price engineers liquidity, takes it, continues moving higher. So what do we do? Price engineers liquidity. We're going lower. And then we're most likely will go higher. And this is going back into what I was saying before, taking points of confluence and stacking them up. So why did I take this short? I took this short because we have a three drives pattern. We saw the CRT. We also have all this engineered liquidity. And at 9:30, people usually are brought in the wrong direction. So this is why, like, majority of people would be like, "Oh my god, like, how did he call the top? Or how did he do this? Blah blah blah." Dude, when you understand the fundamentals, when you have proper stop loss placement, you understand like this is where price is gonna stop. CRT is the peak of trading. CRT is there is no higher level of education than CRT. I'm sorry to everybody who sees this video who may not agree, who thinks I'm a CRT maxi or anything. I am as successful as I am when it comes to the market because I don't trade for money. I trade candles and I trade the truth. I only look for the truth because the truth is what in this market sets you free. Really. I don't trade emotions. I don't trade ideas. I trade concepts and I trade the market. I trade the facts. Okay? What I see is what I trade. Like before, when I was unprofitable, I had this very hard hold on, I have to make sure that yeah, we gotta be locked in. We gotta watch for the SMT. But I had this very hard time seeing, the fact that I was up $700, $800, and I would cut my trade short because I was trading P&L. I was not trading concepts. I was not trading candles. When you trade concepts, and you understand how the market works, you understand liquidity, you understand ranges, you understand um, time, and you understand liquidity. I don't know if I said liquidity already, but when you understand these basic fundamental concepts, you just let price do its thing. For example, until I see SMT and Turtle Soup, I'm not cutting the trade. When you understand liquidity, you understand, okay, price engineered all this low resistance liquidity, right? We want all this low resistance liquidity. And until I see the market execute the action of SMT and Turtle Soup, which means that we no longer want these lows. I just want highs. I want to come higher. When you understand those fundamentals, you just let price do its thing. And that's where you allow the market to just give you what it gives you. For example, I don't care if I make $100, $200, $500, 1,000. If I make 2,000, 3,000, I don't give a shit about any of that because I trade liquidity and I trade ranges. If the market says we're going all the way here, for example, I caught the other day 93 handles. I could show you on Top Step X. I caught this trade down here and came up here. If I like younger me, unprofitable me, wouldn't have been able to do that because he was trading P&L. I trade ranges. I said, okay, we accumulated, we faked out, and this is where we're gonna manipulate. The market said, I'm coming up here. Okay, I took my trade and just let it rock. I don't care. I don't care about money. Would I get gifted? I get gifted. I trade ranges and I trade liquidity. Once you adopt that mindset, you guys will be more profitable than you can even fucking imagine. Okay, so now what's going on right now? We took liquidity here. NASDAQ is lagging. We have not taken liquidity on NASDAQ yet. So we need to be very vigilant. It just seems that ES is the leading and NASDAQ is the lagging. So we want to make sure that NASDAQ takes this. Now, if ES fails to displace and take this liquidity, it's about to be 9:30 now. So dumb money is still going to be brought down. Right now, everybody's seeing that the market is tanking. Everybody see that the market is going down. What is dumb money going to do? Dumb money is going to short. We need to wait around 9:40, 9:45 because time is what creates price. If any of you trade price, if any of you do not think about time when you are trading, you will fail. You will never succeed. Time is the absolute king in this entire market. That's why you see once a certain time hits, certain things happen. Time is king. Time is what makes price. Price does not make time. Always trade time, and that's what another thing that fucks a lot of people up. And again, I'm only saying that it fucks a lot of people up because it fucked me up. You guys are no different than me, no different than me. So I am speaking from personal experience. That's why I'm saying these things. Okay, I'm gonna stop rambling for a little bit. It's 9:30. It's 9:30. I'm letting price do its thing. Nasdaq still hasn't taken this. ES still has. You are trading candle closures. Price can come back up to where we set it. I don't care. I am watching for candle closures. I don't care about what the market is doing. That used to really fuck me up. Seeing price like come up here. If you're trading P&L and you see prices coming up here while you're already fat in the green, your mind is gonna go wild because you're like, oh my god, I need to save the money. Oh my god, I need to cut this trade short. I need to save my losses. Oh my god, oh my god. You will never be profitable. You will never be profitable. I guarantee that. Because candle closures and we created a bearish order block. I remember I called out that we were going to create a bearish order block before we created this bearish order block. I I've been doing this for too long. Just so you guys understand when you're listening to me, I just for fun I did my calculations of like how many hours I've interacted with the market, how many hours I've studied and back tested. I have done around 7,500 to 8,000 hours with the and that's conservative. That's me. That was me inputting conservative numbers when I was doing the numbers and calculations. Just so you guys know. So when I speak, I'm speaking because I can speak with definitiveness because I have been doing this. I have seen more than you guys can imagine when it comes to this market. So the fact that I'm gonna drop down to the minute because I don't like how we're interacting. I'm gonna place my trade at. Uh, this looks like it's gonna fail, and this is at the SMT. Yeah. Okay. I closed my trade. This might be the SMT, but I've not seen CRT. Now we're gonna wait for candle closures. This looks like this was the total soup. It's 9:30. Nasdaq took these highs. I expect ES to follow. Okay, let's lock in. So again, with the idea, I believe that people are gonna get brought down. The fact that actually we might really get brought down because Nasdaq took these highs, ES didn't. We might really go down, but I'm not gonna lie, I do actually have unless we London manipulated into this and New York just completely reverses. Again, we do have all this accumulated liquidity. This cracking correlation is really ugly. You don't want to trade these type of things because these cracks and correlations are gonna make you think a lot. 15-minute time frame. Let me make sure this is still recording. Okay, but okay. So this is also another piece of game for you guys. So you see how price is actually we'll see. Let's wait for this to close. But hypothetically speaking, let's say that price closes within this. When it comes to CRT, some of the most potent CRTs that you will ever see occur with bullish or bearish order blocks. So with the bearish order block, usually this could be the candle one, and this will be the candle two. So the fact that we have not taken, hold on, we created this swing high, came down lower. This might be it. This might be a CRT. This might be the turtle soup. This might be a phenomenal entry right now. I am very much considering to take this trade. We need to close this candle. Actually, you know what? 5 minute time frame. Hold on. I'm gonna wait for this 15-minute candle close. Because if this 15-minute candle closes and we create a CRT, that was the turtle soup of the day, and we're going back to all-time highs. So look, if this plays out exactly how I think it'll play out, you guys are about to see magic. If it plays out. Because to me, this looks like a London reversal. Because we are bullish on a higher time frame. We do have a lot of low resistance liquidity. We do have a lot. But again, this could be the SMT and CRT. But again, I think it's rare for that to happen so early. The fact, also another thing too, when it comes to CRT, price will flirt with the level. I have trades where I've recorded where price literally came a handle close. And this could be another example right now. I think we're going to take this trade. I think we're going to take this trade. But the thing is, I kind of do want to wait for a candle closure. We could take the risk. Hold on. 5 minute. Oh. If this does this in front of you guys, I'm going to, after this video, if this video plays out the way I think it is, and we don't take this low, everybody will subscribe to CRT literally today. After today and you see this, you will be a CRT maxi. But again, we need to see a 15-minute candle closure. Oh my God. I think you guys are, oh my God, I think you guys are literally about to see CRT in real time. Part of me does want to take this opportunity. Like, I really do want to. Honestly, it wouldn't literally not cost us anything if we take this trade. If we get stopped out, fuck it, I'm doing it. We're risking $137. I'm doing this for you guys. If we get stopped out, we get completely stopped out. It's completely fine with me. Long position. I'm already up 112 bucks. And this is how you catch insane trades. None of you guys, dude, I'm telling you, you guys are going to be all CRT maxis after this. You know what? I might actually place another contract. You know what? I just placed another contract. We're risking 375 for the day. If we get stopped out, we get stopped out. I'm completely fine with that. But if this candle closes above this, you're gonna see CRT live. Hold on. If we get stopped out, completely fine with it. I am completely fine with this. And again, today we are looking at an insane range. I'm not gonna get excited. Also, this will be the SMT and Turtle Soup. So this is a little bit of game for you guys. Um, hold on. Let me set everything correctly. If we get stopped out, we get stopped out. It is what it is. So this is gonna be a little bit of game for you guys. So far you have seen me call everything to a T. I don't say this to flex. I don't say this to be arrogant. I don't say any of that for ego purposes. I say all these things because it is just to confirm exactly what I'm telling you. The market is an algorithm. It operates through code and action. So hypothetically, if this closes, what's it called? And this is it happens to be CRT. What I would want to see from this point on, I want to see displacement. I don't want to see price continue flirting with this level. If we displace over this, right? If we displace over this, that is going to be a change in state of delivery. It is 940. This is where smart money would like to get into their position. We might completely fail. Like this trade might completely fail. We're down 200, 175. I'm not closing this trade until price stops me out. Oh, we got stopped out. Okay. We're down 300. But let's say in the case that price had not taken this and we displaced higher, right? Turtle Soup and SMT is literally the most lethal combo that you will ever trade. Literally, the most lethal combo that you will ever trade in your life. That I don't even know how to explain the gravity of Turtle Soup and CRT. Turtle Soup and CRT at a key level is a money printing machine. So we came in down at this level, right? Let's see how we displace up. Again, I'm 100% willing to take a long but we have to close back within this body's range. If we don't, then we're most likely gonna come down and then sweep all this liquidity. And I guess the SMT and Total Soup would be this trade up here. That means that I would have caught the high of the day and I closed the trade, which is completely okay. Things like that happen. So now we just wait. We're down 300. I am allowing myself. Oh no, yeah, we're down 300. So I'm allowing myself one more trade of $200. That might have been it. That might have been it. We're gonna wait for candle confirmation. Yep, that might have been it. I'm willing to place the trade at that bottom low. I am risking 362. I might break my rules today. Nah, fuck that. Um, I'm not gonna do that because that'd be a poor example for you guys. And honestly, again, I'm doing this YouTube stuff because it holds me accountable. So me doing that is counterproductive, and you guys will call me out. And I like to be held accountable. If we get stopped out, this trade is being cut, and we are done for the day. Completely done for the day. But this looks like this might be a CRT. If we trade above this candle, that is going to be a change in state of delivery, and I expect us to go higher for the day. We're up 112. This is beautiful. Yep, here we go. And this is where I place my trade. You guys literally saw me call this. Okay, boom. Change in state of delivery. I'm not even going to lie. We could place another trade right here. Oh, wait, but I will be risking a lot if I take this. But this is the SMT. This is on a 5 minute candle. Hold on. Fuck it, bro. I put the Tuca. We're risking $1,000 today. Today, we could have a very big loss. And the reason I'm doing this is because, dude, I've been doing this for too long. I've seen too much. I've seen way too much. All right, I'm gonna turn the executions on back later, and I will be able to recognize. Okay, we created a bullish order block on the 5 minute time frame. If we see displacement and we start taking these highs, we're lit. I'm up 637 right now. I want to see. Listen, Nasdaq has been going. If ES comes back up here and we take this, we are going to the fucking moon. Understand me very clearly. That means that dude, if we see price came down here, took this key level, we displace above here. If we displace above this, okay, so we already took this high. We created a very phenomenal bullish order block, a very convincing bullish order block. If you ever see a bullish order block that's very small, it's usually gonna fail. We're taking this high. Okay. ES just took, Nasdaq just took these. If ES takes this, ES is coming up here. We are waiting for the moment that ES takes this high. That means that ES is most likely going to come up here. Waiting for price, confirmation. Also, another thing too, we are not in the clear yet until we hit 10 o'clock. We are not in the clear yet until we hit 10 o'clock. Oh shit. I'm going to wait for candle closures. Unfortunately, I actually do have to keep my stop loss at exactly where it was. I'm just gonna let the trade rock because I can feel my emotions getting to the best of me. If we lose $1,000 for the day, we lose $1,000 for the day. It is what the fuck it is. I will be honest, I don't like what I'm seeing. But I gotta let price do his thing. You gotta let price do his thing. It's either take profit or stop loss mindset. We might get stopped out. This will be the biggest loss that we take if this does fail. Yeah, it's looking ugly for us. It's looking ugly for us, guys. Oof. It's looking real ugly for us right now. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna sit here and wait. Never take action. Like, and again, in the case that this fails, right? Let's say that this does fail. You always need to let price decide your reality. Always let you react off of price, and then after that, let price do its thing because people, you will always fake yourself out. I have lost more money than made. I have lost more money trying to save trades or trying to save profits than saving. Like, I don't know if that made sense. I have lost more money trying to save profits than cutting the trades. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, it's 950. If that was the position for smart money, then if that was the short for the day, that was the short for the day. If we get stopped out, that was the short. That might have been the SMT. We're gonna get stopped out. Yeah, we're gonna get stopped out. Rough day. Yeah, this is looking rough. It's clipped. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Come back to the drawing board. Our position is at 67.34. I actually have to readjust this. This is most likely going to be a fucking fat bearish order block, and we're going to come and take all this liquidity. But again, I'm not doing anything. Oh, it didn't create the bearish order block. But I think we're still going down. Yeah. Stopped. Oof. Dude, we lost. Oh my God. Yeah, we're done for the day, bro. We just lost 1,200. My biggest loss to date. Yeah. I guess our initial bias was correct. Gonna sweep all this liquidity. It's not worth blowing the account, bro. We saw, I guess, London manipulating and then New York reverses. Our initial trade was the correct one. Yeah, bro. Rough ass day. Rough. Today stung. Today stung a little. Placing that second broke our rules. And I'm still gonna post this. I'm still gonna upload this. But yeah, I guess London manipulated. The total soup was up here with the CRT inversed. If we place this revenge trade, bro, we might get fucked. Can't even do it, bro. This was literally the trade of the day. This was the optimal trade entry. All this looks ugly. Or we could have been right, but timing was wrong. And sometimes that's really how it is. Accumulation. We accumulated. I mean, we are above opening day price. The hour time frames looks like a bearish order block. Failed to displace. Nasdaq still hasn't taken that shit. But the thing is, actually, no, we can't even say that. Okay, let's identify where the change of state of delivery was, if there even was one. Still haven't even seen one. Only thing that's held up so far is, what did London really do? So all this liquidity, London manipulated into this liquidity. And also, ES took this liquidity. Could we have been just early? On a 15-minute time frame. To be honest, it's looking like a short. And in the case that it is a short, coming down here, 66.95. Nothing is clear. Just the SMT. We took the higher time frame SMT. I sold on NASDAQ. Complete revenge trade. 057. This is my stop loss. Coming down here. $10 we will see reality. In all actuality, the right stop loss is another $1,000, bro, but I don't think I could. If I traded it based off of the fact that we didn't, I mean, take that fair value gap in we didn't react well to that fair value gap. I'm gonna stay on the 5-minute time frame because I want to see us come below this low, but I don't want to see us act in a bullish manner. Me placing the right stop loss, dude. You know what? Today will be one hell of a. I'm placing my stop where it should be. I placed my stop up here. It's a fuck ton. I'm risking a fuck ton. I'm gonna fuck my account up today. What I'm doing right now is horrible, by the way. I'm gonna look back on this if this trade fails, and I'm going. Either way, I broke my rules. Today was disgusting. I'm only doing this just because I see that my initial bias was correct. London manipulated into this liquidity. I missed that. I thought we would go higher, but I guess it's gonna take all this liquidity, and it was just a rough entry. We're seeing CRT on a 5 minute on Nasdaq. We also saw CRT on a 15 minute on Nasdaq, paired that with the higher time frame SMT. But the thing is, Nasdaq hasn't taken this. Might get fucked today, bro. I'm just gonna let the trade play out, but we might get railed. I'm trying not to get stuck on the lower time frame, because sometimes that happens. It's 10 o'clock, 1 hour time frame. On a 1 hour, this also does look like CRT. 5 minute I see CRT, and then 15 minute I see CRT. So if we get stopped out, I was extremely wrong today, and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But I'm seeing CRT on a fractal standpoint, and usually fractal CRT is pretty lethal. So I have trust in CRT. We are reacting in a bearish way to the fair value gap, which is something I would want to see. Um, let's see. This is gonna be a rough day. We just gotta wait. We aren't displacing below this low, which is something I don't like. Today's a fuck day, bro. Today's a fuck day. Today we I'm gonna look back on this and I'm gonna wanna punch myself. Listen, I will be happy if we come down here. We have respected this fair value gap exactly how I would like to. I do also like the fact that we have fractal CRT, but if we don't start moving down lower or creating bearish order blocks, this is gonna fail. This is on the 1 minute. We need to see some. If Nasdaq starts taking lows, we're good. But if it doesn't, we're fucked. If we see a market structure shift, we're good. So I'm just leaving the trade as it is. Not doing anything. Now this is the hard part. Watching and waiting. As time is going along, I am growing a little bit more I can't even say growing bearish. Why, if you don't believe you're bearish, then why are you even in a short? I do believe we're bearish. I'm just waiting for us to see it. We have not reacted in a positive way towards that fair value gap, so that's why I'm happy with where we are. But I still need to see some type of displacement, some heavy candle closures. We need to start seeing price take lows and displace. Honestly, we can come down all the way down here. We need to see price displace below those lows. If it doesn't, this is failed. this bullish order block doesn't mean jack shit as of right now. This is not looking good. If we do leave all those low resistance liquidity, I mean all those low resistance lows, I say damn. That's all I can say is damn. Coming back to this high right here. We haven't seen a turtle super SMT, so this mean I mean only turtle soup and SMTs that we've seen is on a higher time frame, but we have not seen it on a lower time frame. So I don't think we're moving anytime soon or moving anywhere anytime soon. Unless some crazy move happens right now, like I don't think that we're seeing it anytime soon. SMT and turtle soup, this is the only thing I've seen on a higher time frame. Is this. Fuck. Right here. It's the only thing I've seen SMT. And also wait, 5 minute, 5 minute. Our original position was goaded for at least ES. If we see a fat bearish order block, the only thing that's keeping me in line is the fractal CRT. That's actually something that Romeo doesn't even talk about. When you see, or maybe he has talked about it and I haven't seen that video or seen him talk about it or heard him talk about it, and I could be talking on my ass, but when you see CRT happening on a fractal standpoint, like the 1 hour, 5 minute, and 15, it's usually pretty potent. But I can't say anything until we displace or we see a bearish order block. On a 5 minute time frame, I want to see a bearish order block, but the thing is, we haven't seen a 1 minute turtle soup. We're really just accumulating right now. Something's gonna happen very soon. Oh, price came here, took this, could come up here. We really just have to wait, man. We're really relying on the higher time frame right now. We have all of this liquidity down here. No displacement yet. This is accumulating liquidity, so I could take it. This is making people guess. I think around 10:30 we're gonna see reality. A 15-minute time frame. Dude, this is some horrible PA right now. But when the move happens, the move is gonna happen quick. We did take the key level and then SMT and then CRT. When I look back on this, it's gonna be so obvious, like whatever happened. Like it's just gonna be obvious, but you know, sometimes you gotta bang your head in the wall to see the truth. Nasdaq just has to take these lows. The moment that Nasdaq takes the lows, like, and with bodies closing, not fucking wicks, with bodies closing, if Nasdaq does it, we're good. It's 10 and 11. I want to see bodies closing, bro. I don't want to see anything as far as like, wicks. I want to see closures. And the fact that like we need to take this low. Hold on. We need to take this low. We need to take all these lows. I had literally the most goated position. I had it up here. Never got stopped out. That's a lesson for you guys. Okay, finally. First bearish order block. I would want to see displacement. Start simultaneously taking these lows. 1 minute. First low taken. Good shit. We need to be very vigilant on a higher time frame. ES is leading right now. Nasdaq is falling behind. We also have an SMT on a 1 hour time frame. 15-minute. 5 minute. Hold on. ES is not taking these lows. I mean, Nasdaq is not taking these lows yet. ES did. ES has also taken these lows. Yeah, it's 10:13, 10:15. This could. Today's gonna be a day, bro. I'm not closing this trade. I'm letting price stop me out, even if we do fucking lose another 1,300 bucks. Stop loss, take profit or stop loss mindset. It does not matter what the fuck has happened. If we lose today and we lose this much, that is my fault. Take profit or stop loss mindset. Also, another thing too that is also working in our favor is the fact that we are above opening day price so high. It's actually a really good price. I mean, point. Any single time you see price from midnight open just move up or down from opening day price, that usually means like we're gonna revisit that level. I don't want to see anybody. I don't want to see this body close above that wick. If it does, scary hours. Scary hours. ES is leading. Nasdaq is lagging. Just tank this bitch. That might have been it. We'll see. I'm letting Price do his thing. I'm not touching this shit. If we have a L day, I can't even be upset today. I'm the one who clicked the buttons. Nobody clicked that shit for me. It was me. Accumulation, fake out. Let's see. We're gonna manipulate into those. Yeah, these are the days where, having a mature view on the market favors you. Cause I should have just been playing with micros today. Should have, but I was pretty confident in my analysis, but that's what overconfidence gets you. All right, so price is taking that 1 minute high. This is the last sliver of hope that I have, that this was accumulation fake out. We manipulate into that, accumulate liquidity, take out those 1 minute relative equal highs and go down. That's my literal last shred of hope. If we continue after that, dude, it's clipped. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And today was just a fat L, super fat L, super fat L. We're not making any moves until some type of liquidity gets taken. Call me crazy, but this was kind of like the same type of movement in PA that Price was displaying the day that we had that first initial flash crash. If you want me to be honest. If both of these take it, it's looking like a fucking horrible day for us. If ES and Nasdaq take it, I would be but this is cooked. Today might be an extremely humbling day. An extremely humbling day. It literally looks like it. Fuck, bro. Today was a fucking humbling ass day, bro. I broke nothing but straight rules, dude. Pain, bro. Today's straight pain. I'm still gonna upload it, but dude, today was straight pain, bro. You were just wrong. You were just fucking wrong, bro. I don't even want to like watch this shit, bro. My fucking heart hurts. It's not even the act about being wrong. It's just the fact, like it was just the risk management. And I'm always the one preaching to the myself or the people around me, like risk is everything. And the sick part about this is like there's like a sliver of me that's like, yo, like there's still hope, bro. Cut that shit out. Only way there's hope, like I'm seeing no slivers of hope right now. No slivers. If what's it called? Inverse this fair value gap on a 1 minute time frame, I'd like that. If we trade below here and and have a change in state of delivery, I'd like that. Pretty much, bro, if we don't start moving down from this point, this trade is clipped. We lost 2 bands today, bro. Like, no, more. There was no turtle soup. The only turtle soup in SMT already happened. Like, NASDAQ didn't take this, ES did. That was the turtle soup, I think. I think that this is just wrong, bro. Like, we are just fucking wrong. But I'm gonna just let my trade play out. I'm gonna literally slap the shit out of myself when I watch this back, bro. I'm gonna be like, dude, you're fucking like you fucked up big time, bro. Back to the fucking drawing board, bro. Back to the fucking drawing board. And I literally said it too, I just I guess that low resistance liquidity is just gonna stay open. Like I'm married to bias today, bro. Like I hold on. Wait. Oh, you thought you were a bitch, Ryan? Yo, this is the moment. Am I fucking him? Am I fucking him? Am I Himothy? No, 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 chill, chill, chill. Don't get too excited yet. Market can hear you. Dude, the market can literally hear you. If you don't believe that, like, you're tripping. We did see the accumulation fake out manipulation. We took out that liquidity. What I want to see is continuous displacement. If we flirt with this shit, like, if we take this low, I like that. If we don't, get back to crying in the club. Remember when I said that the market could hear you? Market said, "Oh, you getting excited? Psst, watch this." If ES takes that low, we have hope. If not, if we don't start moving down from this point on, pretty much like it's clipped. I mean, it's about to be 10:30, and 10:30 usually does um instigate a move, but bro, we gotta see, bro. It might be super clipped for us, bro. Might be super clipped for us today, bro. Yeah, this is looking ugly. If we inverse that bearish order block, dude, I'm not even gonna lie. Like today, I'm salty, bro. I am fucking. I'm not gonna close my trade. I'm not doing shit, but I am fucking. It's been a while since I felt like this. I think we're going up. Like, it's been a while since I felt this hopeless. The only turtle soup that I mean, we saw the higher time frame turtle soup, but price took it, dude. I'm 100% blind right now. Like, we took this. I'm like married to this fucking SMT right now, but I'm so married to that SMT. Like my mind is so fucking fixed on those lows. Like after I saw it, like London manipulated, so I would expect New York to reverse, but like I feel horrible right now, bro. I feel horrible. I feel just like lost. Like wow, like I was this wrong today. I have not been this wrong in a very long time. And these are the days where, you know, the market humbles you. Market fucking humbles you, bro. Inverse that 1 minute fair value gap on the bearish order block. This does not look good for us. This does not look good for us at all. I never want to feel this hopeless again. Learn from me. I'm not even gonna lie. I think it's actually super funny too. Like the first video that I'm gonna upload about trading like is one of my biggest failures. I'm not even joking. Like I have never been this wrong or performed this horribly. Never. Or not never, but it's been a very long time since I've been this wrong. Let me yeah, we still haven't taken these like Nasdaq. This might have been the SMT accumulated. We manipulated here, but I guess London did reverse. We inverse this fair value gap. There's just no there wasn't the only turtle soup that we saw was literally like in a bullish sense. But the thing is like we have that higher time frame bearish with this, and then all those low resistance liquidity. Like, that's what's killing me. Like the low resistance liquidity is what's killing me. Like we're really letting that go, like slide. We are really letting all of that low resistance liquidity slide. That's the part that's like getting me. We might go for another stop run and then continue down, but I think we're gonna get stopped out. Fuck, man. Fuck, 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 man. Once we get like, if we get stopped out, which does look like looks like that's what's gonna happen. I'm just not even looking at a fucking chart for like the rest of the day. Probably not even the rest of the week. I'm just done for the week, bro. I feel horrible. I feel literally horrible. I'm gonna have to stick to trading micros for a hot minute. A hot minute. I cannot trade minis for shit for a minute. I haven't seen anything that really confirms our shit. If anything, we've only been seeing like I didn't want to see us inverse this. We did that. So it's still going for liquidity. It's still going for higher liquidity. We have seen nothing bearish. Nothing bearish. Boom. Takes that liquidity. We're going for our liquidity now. It's going for my stop loss. Yeah, we're fucked. So fucked. So fucked. It's crazy what your mind does as far as. Oh my god, bro. 2,500 for the day, bro. I'm not even gonna look at my screen. I'm literally just gonna close that out. Oh my god, bro. First video, man. First video where I show the recap. We get absolutely slaughtered, bro. Slaughtered, slaughtered, slaughtered. Slaughtered. My risk management today was fucking atrocious. Mark my words, bro. I will never have risk management this fucking poor again. Never again, bro. Our long bias was. I don't even want to say our long bias was correct. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I still feel like that's wrong. But the thing is, we had what SMT right here, 5 minute time frame. Wait, the fact that we traded Nasdaq after the fact is nuts. We had the CRT. Yeah, bro, it's fucking cooked. Fucking cooked. I can't even look at this shit. We're not trading tomorrow. Today was a giant L. Like, oh my god, bro. Yeah, it is what it is.